ranking every U.S. state by their first fall picture on Google. To get each picture, I Googled fall in every state name. Number 50 is a very easy choice, Florida. What is this? This is your fall? This is what it looks like down there? Where are the brightly colored leaves? 49 is Montana. Now hear me out. This photo is absolutely gorgeous, especially with the mountains in the background, but I'm trying to get excited about fall. Except for this little yellow part over here, there's not much fall scenery in this one. Similarly, 48 is Hawaii. The scene is very pretty, but it's not very fallish except for a little bit of red here and there. 47, Nebraska. Again, just a lot of green in this one as well, and this is just not a very interesting picture. 46, North Dakota. If you're noticing a theme, I'm looking for a lot of bright colors, which this photo obviously doesn't have much of. 45, Nevada. Now, it's a little better than the last ones, and we do have some scenery with the river and the mountain in the background, but still not very fallish. 44, Maryland. Decent scenery again, just looking for a little bit more color to the trees. 43, Michigan. I really like this half of the photo, but I really don't like this half of the photo. 42, Minnesota. We're getting there. This is better, but there's still not much of the reds and the oranges you like to see in fall. 41, Idaho. A little picky here, but it looks like the main part of this photo was supposed to be the sheep, and there just happened to be some fall scenery in the background, so I'd rather the fall scenery be the centerpiece of the photo. 40 is Mississippi. Now, it's not awful, but it just seems kind of dark and sad, and when I think of fall colors, I think of bright and happy, and this is definitely not that. 39, Missouri. Like the last one, it's not terrible, but it just kind of feels dark. 38, New Mexico. I would like to see a little bit more colors here, you know, some oranges and some reds, and I also would like to see this one zoomed in a little bit more. 37, Ohio. I love this scenery with the bridge as the centerpiece, but then I looked at the rest of the photo, and there's not a whole lot of fall feel around it except for right here. 36 is Colorado. Now, this one made it a lot further than it probably should have because there's not much of a fall feel to these trees except for a little bit of red down here. But look at the mountain in the background. That is absolutely beautiful, so that's why it made it this far. 35, Louisiana. It's decent. The leaves have definitely changed colors. You've got some nice red through here, and there is water scenery, so I'm not really sure why, but I just don't really like this photo. 34, Texas, another nice photo with varying colors of leaves, just nothing special about it to set it apart. 33, Illinois, the color in these trees is just but I do like the rock scenery over here, so that's why it made it this far. 32, Kansas, some uniqueness to this one since it has city scenery in the background. Obviously the trees here are nice, bright and colorful, but I just prefer a lot more nature scenery in this series, so that's why it's knocked out here. 31, Rhode Island, the same thing. Trees look nice in this one. Just looking for a little bit more nature as the centerpiece of the photo. Number 30 is Kentucky. Nothing super special about this, but it just makes you think of a nice Saturday afternoon drive in October. 29, North Carolina, same thing. Makes you think of a nice afternoon drive in the fall. I do wish there were more colors to this one, but the nice tunnel makes up for that. 28, South Carolina, a pretty little bridge as the centerpiece, and then some fall colors around the top. Just wish there were a little bit more orange and yellow in it. 27, New York. You've got a lot of brightly colored trees down here as the centerpiece and then some tall buildings in the background, so this one definitely represents the location well. 26, Wisconsin. This one's a little plain to have made it this far, but I just love the bright orange leaves. They look absolutely gorgeous. 25, South Dakota. Now, I know I've said this already several times in this series, but I love when the trees are bright and colorful, so I really wish that there was some orange and red up here in these leaves, but this is still a gorgeous photo. This water is stunning. 24, Utah, the exact same thing. Very pretty scenery, especially with the mountains in the background. I just wish there was a little more color to these leaves. 23, Oregon, a stunning scene with the waterfall in the background. But again, not very much of a fall feel to the rest of the photo. And that same concept continues at 22 with Alaska. A very nice photo, very pretty mountain, just not as much color as I would like. And finally, 21, the best one that has kind of that same idea, Wyoming. Gorgeous mountain scenery in the background with some nice fall scenery in the front. Just would like to see a little bit more colorful leaves. 20 is Arizona. Now, I would like to see some leaves that are a little bit more colorful than you see here, but still, this scene is absolutely stunning and it easily deserves to be top 20. 19 is Indiana. Just a lot of nice bright colors in this one, and having the building in the background just really tops the photo off. 18, New Jersey. This photo just has a very nice home feel to it. It's almost like you come home from a long day and you pull into your driveway and this is the view you get, so I love that. 17, Alabama. A lot of really nice colors to this one. It's got the river scene running through the middle of the picture. This one is very pretty. 16, Connecticut. A little change of pace with the bridge running over some water, and I really like the way that the trees reflect on the water. 15, Tennessee. Just a gorgeous view of some mountains with a road running through the middle. My only complaint is there's a little bit too much green through here, but it's still a great photo. 14, Pennsylvania. Now the photo's a little bit too zoomed out for my liking, but it's still a great look. I love all the different colors throughout this image. This is a really good one. 13, Arkansas. A lot of great color to this one, and then this little rock ledge over here. It would be incredible to be those people right there taking this all in. 12 is Oklahoma. A little bit more green than I would typically like to be ranked this high, but I can forgive that because this fog over here just makes the photo absolutely stunning. 11, Massachusetts. Just a really bright and colorful scene that makes this photo pop. Number 10 is New Hampshire. Just an incredible view of some mountains, and it is super bright and colorful, which is exactly what I'm looking for in this series. Number 9 is Virginia. Just a really bright and happy feel to this one, and I think having the road as the centerpiece makes for a nice look. Number 8 is Georgia. So many different colors to this one, makes it really bright and eye-popping. If you close one eye and kind of wince at it, it almost looks like a salad. There's so many colors. Number 7 is Vermont, another one that is stunning because of all the many colors. You've also got the mountain in the background, and the best thing about this one is how it reflects in the water. Number 6 is California. Now there's not as much color in this one, but it is just an absolutely gorgeous photo. This rock formation in the background with the trees in the front, and it also reflects in the water down below. Number 5 is Delaware. Now it's kind of a little bit plain to have made it this high, but the colors are absolutely beautiful. This orange is super unique. Also got kind of this purplish red and then this yellowish up here. This one is incredible. Number 4 is Washington. Now it lacks a little bit in fall colors, but that's okay because it's made up for by the phenomenal scenery in the background, this waterfall with the bridge, and then it also does still have some fall colors over here on the side. Number 3 is Maine. Just gorgeous colors throughout this photo, and like I said earlier, I like it when the picture reflects on the water as this one does as well. This is just a great look. Number 2 is Iowa. Now there's not a ton of color, but the colors that are here are absolutely breathtaking. So many pretty oranges throughout the trees. The water also looks super cool, and the sky is very pretty as well. And number 1, West Virginia. Just super bright and colorful and eye-popping. I love how the trees reflect down here in the water. This photo is absolutely beautiful and perfectly represents fall.